Good evening. I'm Johnny Carson, and I think I should tell you that I've given a lifetime to comedy, and the next 90 minutes is going to seem like a lifetime to you.
I used to joke about it in front of audiences when they would ask, what's it like being on The Tonight Show? I said, it's like there's a doorknob on the front of your TV, and you open it, and you get inside the TV. That's what it's like when you're sitting next to Johnny Carson.
I mean, he was a TV star. He was an American TV star, and I don't think there has been a bigger star. But he didn't do it by acting. He did it by just being himself.
It was real. Everything he said was real, whether he was talking about divorces or drinking or whatever it might be, it really happened to him, and I thought that was really cool.
I don't think anybody was watching Johnny Carson to rate how his material was. Do you know what I mean? You liked him. You liked that man so much, and you went with him.
Everybody kind of watched the same thing, and we all shared that same experience. I don't know anyone who didn't watch Johnny Carson, so we all, the next day, had the same things to talk about.
This is a guy who was as familiar as a bedtime story.
Certainly the most recognizable person in the United States.
You know, for day in, day out, Mr. Reliable. Oh, I can't wait to hear what Johnny's going to say about this event.
It doesn't hurt to be one of the funniest guys around and be able to be quick and improv, and
he always made the guests look good.
Johnny brought something solidly, broadly, hilariously accessible that just no one else did.
Johnny was a tough, aggressive killer. That's how he got to be Johnny Carson.
Personally, I was often intimidated by Johnny. He was standoffish, there's no question about it. He was aloof.
But he was so big a star that he couldn't shine himself brightly for everybody.
I mean, most people don't live under that kind of magnifying glass like that.
He had that kind of personality that when the light went on, he could do it all. When the light went off, a lot of times he wanted to put the covers over his head and go to bed.
To me, he's the Citizen Kane of comedy, where I met different writers from different eras, and we all had the same story, which is we knew a little bit about him, but not very much, and you piece it together and you try to get a picture, but it's still not the full picture. I don't know what his rosebud is.
Carson is the great American Sphinx. He was on view like a monument. Daily, nightly, there he was, Carson, right there before us. And what did we really know?
47 stories beneath the Earth's surface in Hutchinson, Kansas, encased in a cocoon of salt 400 feet thick, can be found the legacy of Johnny Carson. It is a time capsule of popular American culture in the last third of the 20th century. More than 4,000 hours of tape documenting the franchise he hosted for 30 years, The Tonight Show. What Carson was unable to reveal about himself in his private life, he disclosed before a nightly television audience of 15 million people. One looking for evidence will find it on these tapes. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.